Hey Pisces, this is Liv from Ephemeris Cartomancy, and we are going to do your November 2019 Energy Cartoscope singular. So let's see what is going on for Pisces in November 2019 when it comes to their energetic body, spiritual, physical, emotional health. And we have jumpers. Too many of them, so we are going to do some shuffling. Screwed up the frame, not so much. Okay, some reshuffling. High energy today. Cards are jumping for all my readings. Okay. Okay. Let's get some further details for Pisces for November 2019 regarding it's stuck to my finger. Regarding their energy body. Clearly high energy. So we are going to go with jumper energy here. Okay, this should be interesting, Pisces. Okay, let me just check that we are in frame, and my camera defocused for some reason. So first I'm gonna check the placement of the cards, and then I'm gonna see why it defocused. Okay, so when it comes to you, Pisces, you have been struggling. I'm sensing coming into this month with a struggling energy. You've been clearly working. Oh my god. So you've been struggling to communicate, that's for sure, for one thing. Because my throat chakra is going not so. You've been working on something in the past. You've been defensive about something, and you are pretty much working hard on whatever it is that has been on your mind in November as well. I'm seeing kind of mixed results here for you. So for some of you are going to attain the results which you thought you desired, but you may come to discover that it wasn't what you really were hoping for, or things aren't going to be as they seemed, or as things aren't what they seem to be at first glance when it comes to your results. You may be coming from a place of defensiveness and working to overcome that and come to some sort of a mixed result. If you've been given some bad news, if you've been struggling with your health, if you've been struggling with your physical health or emotional health, or if you've been struggling with mental health for some reason, I am seeing you getting help. I am seeing you making progress. I am seeing you seeking assistance, seeking advice, seeking help, going to counseling, seeing a therapist, seeing a doctor, or seeing a new doctor or another doctor. You are going to be offered different treatment plans. You may have to choose between treatment plans. I'm urging you to do look further into the details of those treatment plans, because I'm sensing that something is a bit unclear or imprecise or actually untrue here. Some of you are going through a spiritual test here. Some of you are awakening. If you are not awoken, though, Pisces tend to be pretty awake by and large. I'm seeing divine masculine and feminine connection here. Some of you may be coming into union with your divine counterpart. You may have been defensive about this person or this kind of an energy. You are going to be working on it. You are going to attempt union. I'm seeing something though which is kind of trying to lead you astray. Something or someone is trying to lead you astray. Those of you who are going into divine union in November 2019, be careful, because someone is going to attempt to confuse you about your connection and about your situation. So be mindful of that, and when it happens, try to kind of think twice about things and ask more questions, that kind of situation. There will be a major shift in your desires and plans for the future. I'm seeing a great change. Either you are leaving something behind, either you are turning a new page due to a divine union. You may be leaving behind one therapist and moving to another. You may be leaving behind one doctor and going forward with another, because you will be getting some sort of a premonition or of a sign, spiritually, a message that something is not right there. So a second opinion may be leading to a strong change of direction, a strong change of course in your treatment. Either way, you're going to be turning a page here for sure. You're going to be making a great step further and turning the page. Your thoughts and your plans and your ideas are going to be divinely guided. Whatever your higher force, pretty much your higher power, whatever higher power you believe in, it is going to help you. It is going to give you ideas, inspiration. You have a strong divine feminine influence here. You may be a divine masculine and you will have that divine feminine strong on your thoughts, pretty much overtaking things. You may be talking here about telepathy as well in a divine union or twin flame situation. Emotionally, things are going to be coming to light here. You are going to uncover things emotionally. You are going to become aware of things emotionally. These are things about yourself, about your past, about your own person, or about a potential partner or future partner. Things are going to be coming to light, and as a result of all of that, clearly some of you are going into divine union. You are going to have a strong influence here of Eros and Aphrodite. So if you're trying to conceive, for instance, you are very likely to conceive. We have divine feminine and divine masculine energy here. We have wishes coming true when it comes to partnerships, working as part of a duo dynamic sort of situation. marriages going forward, or engagements happening, divine unions, twin flames coming together, a strong union force. At the same time as it is happening, be mindful of what may be different than it seems to be at first glance. This may also involve your actual emotional state of things. So you may be in a different place emotionally than you may initially think that you are. You may uncover that you are not exactly prepared for the kind of intensive sort of consuming divine union you may be in for here. So this may be a warning about that as well. So there's something which needs some digging. And let's get some clarifiers on the star card. So what should Pisces be looking into? Themselves. Okay. What should be Pisces be looking into in November 2019? What should be Pisces looking into in November 2019? Okay. So, some of you, those of you who are going into divine union in November, which is a major energetic influence on your energetic body, by the way, of course it would come up, as would any emotional kind of significant situation. So I'm thinking how to kind of word it. If you are going into union, if you are stepping into a twin flame sort of situation, resuming a twin flame divine union sort of situation, things are going to go very well. I'm seeing great abundance, material abundance as well, a lot of potential. That union is going to have a very positive effect on you, at least initially. But as you can see, there are things which you need to look into. Clearly there's something which you need to be more mindful of, more careful of, something which you need to be putting more work into, with that 44 breaking down to an 8. And what you need to be careful about is either a proposal which you are getting, an offer which you are getting, or your own feelings, your own desires when it comes to a serious committed relationship. Something here, I'm getting a strong sense that something here is going to come to light about your feelings, about your desires, about your true needs, pretty much. So you need to be taking a deeper look at yourself. That's the main thing I'm getting right now, but we are going to be getting more clarifiers here. So let's see what we are getting. So you see, you have so much abundance. You have so much abundance coming in. You have great news coming in. You have news that you've been waiting for. You have something which you've been waiting for happening for you. At the same time, something is ending. So the situation may be that you have to face your true feelings and your true desires when it comes to a partnership, because you may be in a relationship when this divine counterpart comes up. You are going to be kind of overwhelmed with the fact that they come your way. They are going to kind of throw you pretty much for a loop. You will have to assess what it is that you want from a relationship. You will have to be sincere, honest with yourself and with your current partner about the fact that you are not happy in that relationship, if that's the case. If you want to move forward with your divine counterpart, you will have to pretty much take a clear, no BS filter to your life. And if you do so, I do sense that you're going to conclude that you are unhappy. You may not rush into taking action, and I'm not advising you to rush, but clearly when you are going to be taking a closer look at how you feel and what you desire and how things you may be or you want to be or how you feel things should be and aren't, you are slowly going to come to a conclusion here. And that conclusion is going to bring you the luck which you've been kind of postponing or missing out on. That divine union, there's something deeply, I'm sensing there's something deeply wounded about you because you are missing something. There's something lacking, a major significant thing in your life is lacking. You're going to become aware of that. You're going to become aware of that point of hollowness. You're going to become honest about that point of hollowness, at least with yourself, if not with your current partner. Let's get more details here. Okay. I am seeing you getting a clearer insight. You may be seeking help though. Whatever you are going to discover or admit about yourself or your desires or your situation, whatever it is that you are going to change and you are clearly going to make a significant change in your life, I'm seeing you getting the ball rolling pretty much, getting started on something that you've been planning, that you've been hoping for, putting your money where your mouth is pretty much. And you are going to be seeking help here from someone. It may be a counselor, it may be a lawyer if you're getting divorced, for instance. Some sort of an expert on something. I'm getting that strong vibe of seeking advice, which is going to be useful for you, of course. Let's get some more clarifiers here. Let's see. Some of you are starting a new business. I'm getting a strong sense of that, or getting a new job. So for some of you, there's a new beginning when it comes to your professional life. It is something which you've been waiting for a very long time, something you've been hoping for a long time. Yeah, it may involve, of course, contracts, because we are talking about a job. It may involve some sort of higher education. I'm getting that message for some reason here. Some of you are going to be getting divorced because you are going to meet someone new who is your better half, who is your divine counterpart, who is your divine masculine or feminine, your twin, your soulmate, you're meant to be. And it's going to shift pretty much your entire reality. You are going to be getting divorced for this person sooner or later, despite your initial reaction or your initial confusion. You are moving into clear change. Let's see. Yeah, so this is a very clear message. Some of you are going to get divorced. Some of you are going to cancel a wedding, cancel or you are going to propose to someone, and because you meet someone else, you're going to not propose to that person. This is your destiny, this is your fate, this is something that was meant to happen for you. So you are following your destiny by ending the current relationship and moving into the next one. Let's get some more advice here for you. Pisces, you clearly you clearly have communicational issues, because my throat chakra is killing me. You are clearly hesitant about something. You are discovering that you are meant to follow a new path. Your intuition is waking up because you're meeting that divine counterpart. For those of you particularly, it's going to pretty much be a spiritual awakening. You are going to be activated in many ways. Divine unions tend to do that to people. You are going to be hesitant about that. You're going to be hesitant about manifesting your true desires, your true wishes. You're going to be hesitant about changing your life, changing your situation, giving up your marriage, giving up your family, giving up your relationship, giving up your current job, giving up your current way of life, because this is going to be such a major shift for you, such a major change. It's pretty much intimidating. I see you postponing it, trying to make sense of when the right time to act would be. So you're pretty much afraid of what's coming, and at the same time it is wise to not take a rash decision here as well, because this is a major change. Synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. Clearly with the 4 on your stability, you are manifesting a different reality. You are manifesting a different partnership. You are going to be manifesting a different life for yourself, because you are very intuitive. You are sensing that what you are about to change is a major kind of domino effect, and the first change is going to attract a massive wave of changes. The spiritual awakening you are going through in November, which I feel is massive. You are going through a massive update. You are going to be awakened, so awakened. You are going to be awakened and see things so clearly that is gonna pretty much shock you. Yeah, of course you're going to be feeling vulnerable. What is gonna happen in November is going to be very scary. Of course it would be. because this we are talking about the major league kind of changes. And as you can see, we have completion and power coming up. So Pisces, November 2019 is a strong update for you. It's a huge update energetically. You are going to sense a massive shift in energy. You are going to be pretty much dizzy with it. This may be the 1111 portal happening around that time, because this is such a massive shift. It is going to leave you feeling vulnerable. It is going to leave you feel overwhelmed. But this is going to be such a massive shift, such a massive change for you. Of course, it would be intimidating. At this time, you should be sweet and gentle to yourself and to others. If you're meeting your divine counterpart, be gentle about exiting your current relationship and leaving behind your current life. But the shift you are making is a very clear shift towards prosperity, towards abundance, towards your higher purpose, and oh wow, abundance, clearly. So just as I was saying that, the card of course would come out, because confirmations from spirit are what we are looking for after all. Let's get some more clarification here. You should be focusing on being sort of sweet and tender about the changes which you are making. Sweet and tender with yourself and with those around you who are feeling also the shift happening. For most of you, there's a strong element here of ancestral intervention. I'm sensing ancestors pretty much chiming in. You may be having dreams about departed ones or about people you've never heard of, which are going to be giving you messages, and your higher self is going to confirm the fact that the messages given to you are in fact messages from your ancestors. You will be guided towards achieving abundance. You will be guided towards manifesting abundance. It's a strong shift for you, because I'm sensing that you haven't been sort of manifesting that much abundance lately. So those of you meeting your divine counterpart, you clearly have a strong theme here of moving on, of letting go of your past and moving on. You are going to be making your dreams come true, which is fabulous news. You are also going to receive guidance in your dreams from your ancestors, from your higher self, when it comes to that divine timing, when it comes to steps which need to be taken in regard to improving your situation, improving your health, improving your workplace situation. Somehow you're going to get a sort of a divine inspiration, divine guidance kind of help when it comes to those things. Of course, you need to be persistent. You need to keep working, keep doing the changes which need to be done, keep going even when it gets tough. With those changes, you will be going through some resistance, because you are getting already 2 cards of perseverance, or you may be kind of prone to letting go, in the sense of giving up, which you shouldn't be doing. because you are going to get a chance to achieve your kind of wildest dreams, is what I'm hearing. So, but this is going to be a major shift, a major change for you. I'm hearing fish out of water. You are going to be feeling very kind of confused about the shift, about the change. And it's gonna kind of make you feel scared and vulnerable as a result of that. Some of you are going to be guided into doing creative work. Inspiration is going to pretty much be showered down upon you. Those of you who are practicing arts, painting, writing, singing, acting, healing, spiritual guidance, any sort of gift for me means practicing your art. So using your gift, you are going to get divine insight into how to better use your gift, how to use your gift to better help people, that kind of a vibe. So you are going to get some clear, crystal clear clarity about practicing your art. Let's get some more advice here for you. And let's see if we are getting another one. And we are. Okay. Interesting. So some of you are dealing with addiction. Archangel Raphael can help you get over your addictions or get through a recovery process. These addictions, though, they don't necessarily have to be smoking or drinking or drugs or something like that. We may be talking about emotional codependency as well, so be mindful of that. Something, perhaps your emotional codependency may be keeping you in your current life, in your current relationship, which means that your codependency is keeping you from your true purpose, from your true blessings, from your future, your bright future, pretty much. So you are, in a sense, self-sabotaging. I'm seeing that you need to enjoy your life more. You need to work out more, you need to visit more, you need to travel more, you need to allow your mind to wander more. There's a sense here of becoming more dynamic. It could be physical, it could be emotional, mental. You need to let loose, pretty much. And when it comes to your fears, to your desires, to your hopes, to your concerns, you should be working on giving them to God. You should be giving them to God, so you should be sharing your concerns with your higher power. You should be asking for help, and once you've asked for help, once you've admitted your issue, once you've opened up about it, once you've allowed it to come to light for yourself and as a result for your higher power, and you've asked for help in overcoming that issue, you should have faith in the fact that help is given to you, help is coming to you, that issue is being solved. Let's get some spirit advice here. And we are getting so you need to seek spiritual support here. Clearly you've been sort of lost perhaps contact with your higher power. You need to seek that higher power within you in order to manifest and see it manifested around you, outside of you. You should be focusing on your life, on your present, not on your past issues, not on your past worries, not on your past fears. So live in the moment, embrace the moment, because if not, you are losing a great opportunity here for a major upgrade. See, you are very, very near a major update here, and it is going to be a massive shift. And of course prosperity, which keeps coming out for you. So Pisces, clearly something is going to change in your life, something is going to become pretty much massively better, massively improved. It may be a massive improvement in your health or in your professional life or emotionally, or you are going to leave behind some sort of a major issue which has been affecting you deeply. Either way, you are going through a massive energetic upgrade. November 2019 is going to come bearing lots of gifts of abundance and prosperity, as long as you open your heart to it, as long as you set a course for yourself and maintain that course and persevere along the way. If you are going to be honest and clear and open with yourself, if you are going to be strong enough to allow yourself to be vulnerable, there's a massive shift going to happen for you, which is going to improve your life greatly, is what I'm feeling. So Pisces, I'm sending you much love and light, and we'll be seeing you soon again. Bye.